Here's the headline for April 2026 in Bend real estate. Meh. Welcome back to the Suzanne and Sarah YouTube channel. I'm Suzanne Moore, realtor in beautiful sunny Bend, Oregon with Real Broker and the founder of the Central Oregon Investor Network, which brings together investors not only from Central Oregon, but from all over the country and sometimes even internationally to share resources, learn from one another, and create more freedom in our lives through passive income from real estate investments. And this month, we're telling you what happened in April 2026 in the Bend real estate market. As I said at the top of the video, it was meh. Yeah, Bend's median home price was a really kind of ho-hum $699 in April 2026. And it was meh because that is not what we expect in the prime spring time market for Bend, Oregon. And just for context, let's compare that to last April. And if you want to see what happened last April, if you want to watch the video, you can find it on our archives. April 2025 hit a jaw-dropping $832,000 median home price, which was Bend's record high median home price. And we've never been higher. We've never seen that number again. That is a difference in a year of $133,000 for like the same house. So this year it's $133,000 cheaper. Yay, buyers. Sorry, sellers. So we did not set a new record this spring, but there is still some upward movement versus last month. Last month, you may remember, came in at 688. So we're up 11,000 versus last month, which is good. And this tells us that the typical winter, early spring slump is over. That generally happens from about November through February. This month it lasted even through March. So that slump is over. We do expect prices to continue to rise, albeit at slower rates than we've seen over the last few years. So we are still meaningfully below the 2025 levels. And you're probably wondering, like, what is the difference? Like, how does the market swing that much in 1 year? Well, last April, full third of all sales were over $1 million. And that really pushed the median price into the stratosphere. And remember, median is 50% of homes sold for more than $1 million. 50% of homes sold for less than $1 million. It's not the average, it's the median. And it really shifts based on what price brackets are selling. So what this tells you is that April 2026, there were not a lot of $1 million homes that were selling. And we saw that even with our own closings. A lot of our buyers are really looking for deals and value out there. So we do have a really steady volume of sales versus last month and even last year at about 150 homes selling in March, April. So that's consistent, which is good. So we know we have kind of a steady amount of inventory. We are at 3 months of inventory, meaning it's a balanced market between buyers and sellers, maybe even a little bit in the buyer's favor. That may shift as we see more inventory come on the market and as there's more competition for buyers coming into the market. But one other promising sign for you sellers is that marketing time dropped to 13 days. So just under 2 weeks before a home gets an acceptable offer. Last month, it was 18 days. Last April, it was 23 days. So a full 10 days longer while sellers were like, what's going on? My house is on the market. I haven't gotten an offer. So sellers this year are waiting less time. Maybe that's because prices are better. Inventory, as I said, is sitting about 3 months supply. So what does this all mean? It means that last April was a great time to be a seller. This April is a little meh to be a seller. But homes that are priced well, as we've been saying, are moving quickly. And we see when we've got a seller who is listening to their realtor, who may have a really unique strategy of pricing below value, we are seeing homes get bid up and get multiple offers. So that is still happening in the Bend and Central Oregon market. So prices are basically stable month to month. We did see a slight increase, as we said, but buyers are watching value really carefully, and they're pushing for concessions, whether it's credits or repairs, price reductions, all kinds of things. So just know that if you are a seller out there with a home that, has a lot of competition, then you may be giving up a little bit in terms of price or doing some repairs before closing. So what is our prediction as we head into the warmer summer months? Well, if inventory holds steady around 3 months and days on market stay low, we could see a gradual upward trend in certain price bands, especially under that magical $800,000 price point. So if you want to know how to make the market stats work in your favor, whether you are a seller or a buyer, message us and we will give you our insights, our strategy, and help you make the most of your purchase or sale in Central Oregon this spring and summer. Thank you so much for joining us for this month's market recap. We will be back at you this time again in June to tell you what happened in May. And we always look forward to your questions, comments, and let us know what you want to see more and less of. If you like this video, please like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode from us. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.